Yeah. Okay.
Did you make that?
Silent Hill TDS. J. Leo. Hitchhikers. Check. I'ma spit fire and propane. Keep a little baggie of some veggies, your romaine. Zombie ass bitch tryna eat up the whole brain. While this bummy ass nigga still asking for more change. Get your taste buds lit, pop 'em right under your tongue. Lighten up a sharp strain, feel like it's chopping your lungs. Smoke another leaf to the head, feeling like Danny Phantom. Got a medicine jar in my car full of zany samples. Running with the factions when my rations getting low. Get down on the floor, blood races like I'm whipping blow. Shit show for show, I don't know what, just release and go. Can't hear what you're saying, this we too loud and you're speaking low. Johnny smoking haze in a blaze, I got heat to throw. Then I'm let the heater flow and sing it to the heat below. Think it's a game, I pick the date before you let him go. Think I'm insane, but from the start I never had control. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale of the moonlight? Have you ever laid with a demon with the flames by your bedside? Smoking the air, sipping on spirits, get the mood right, get the crew hype, middle fingers to the blue lights, dancing on your grave while I gaze into the moonlight.
Rolling through the city, heart is empty, but I'm feeling frisky, knowing I can make it even though these niggas wanna end me. Got some rolling papers and some bitches, yeah, we getting litty, feeling out of place. Fuck it, I got my niggas with me. We on a long road, smoking trees and bagging hoes. Love is faded, I'm jaded, consequences are never told. Running out of characters, the real me is getting old. Facing the facade, 50 shades, and I fall below. I'm on some new shit, underworld a new bitch. Your loose lips tangle you up, I guess this news fits. I do this, spitting some fire in F doom hits. The sun god bringing some light. Now watch your mood switch. Hieroglyphs from writing scripts. Now my stable conquering, conjuring some spirits in the valleys where they die and quit. Just a gladiator on a righteous tip, still sharp and steel, but I'm colder than the Arctic gets.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? Happy Thursday, aka Friday morning. It's your boy Wildcard Mar, aka Mo De Lamar. Cheers, fellas, ladies, late night owls, who's ever up that love sports. Cheers. Oh, that Modelo gets better and better every time. Like I said, welcome to another episode of I.O.W. Sports Late Night Owl Edition, episode 25. We have hit a quarter century mark. That quick, that fast. I mean, you do 5 shows a day, 5 shows a week. Those numbers add up quick. But hey, thank you, Lord. But let me see another day, episode 25, late night owl edition of I.O.W. Sports. Oh man, hey, I'm amped up. Happy to see another day. Happy to be here with y'all doing another sports show. As y'all can see, hey, go on over to the website www.iof19.com, and that's where you can find the merch. We merched up now. We official now. You see the backdrop? It's on my sweatshirt. You see the backdrop? It's on my shirt. We in there. We live. Go get your merch. All right. Again, the website, www.ioftewonder19.com. Go cop the merch. I love it. Yo, this sweatshirt is lovely. I mean, I know it's starting to get a little bit warmer, but still, a little chilly, a little nippy outside. Get your little sweatshirt. Get your hoodie. We got it. I'm telling you. Go cop the merch. Go cop the merch. Anyway, now that all the house cleaning stuff is out the way, we're going to talk some sports. That's what we do here late night. I got a clip for you. I'm starting it off a little bit different tonight. we're gonna talk a little NHL, a little hockey. So there's some big news that came out the other day, and I want y'all to peep this, and I'm gonna set it up for y'all. So just rock with your boy. So Scott Van Pelt had Gary Bettman, Gary Bettman is the commissioner for the National Hockey League, and they had some big news.
Tuesday going. The Caps got an overtime winner from Vrana, and they're playing some great hockey. But Wednesday's better. The commissioner of the NHL, Gary Bettman, joins us on a massive day for our company, and we certainly hope for the league as well as we announce a new deal starting next fall. And Gary, this had been talked about for a while. We've been hoping, and now it's here. How do we get to this place?
I think Jimmy Pitaro showed great energy and vision, and we decided that for a whole host of reasons that it made sense to be with the worldwide leader in sports again, and we're thrilled to be back. The excitement on both sides of this partnership is absolutely palpable. We're thrilled to be with ESPN again, and we get the sense, as you just said, that ESPN is thrilled to have us back.
There's no doubt about that. I think there are a myriad of reasons, not the least of which is just to be able to hear that great music again on our air. And I think about the spring and the Stanley Cup, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. But I got a great note from a Capital player who I know, and he said the boys are so excited about this. And it's self-serving, I guess, to ask it. But I just wonder, Gary, how much do you get the sense that reflects the feeling around the locker rooms and the organizations in the NHL that this marriage will be renewed?
We know what ESPN is capable of. And in fact, this arrangement is ABC, ESPN, ESPN Plus, and Hulu. We've been, I guess the term is, we're all in with the Walt Disney Company, and that's what made this so exciting. But we've always respected and known the capabilities that ESPN has to promote and carry a sport. We took a little detour from each other for a while. We both did okay during that period. We've grown, our audience has grown, the game has grown. But now this is a new media era, and the opportunity to do more than one package has presented itself. And
All right. So that's pretty much just a rundown. 7-year deal with the NHL and ESPN. $3 billion deal. That's huge for the NHL. Huge for the NHL in this perspective. One, anytime you partner with the mouse, Mickey Mouse, Disney pretty much is damn near. They haven't monopolized the media market because, of course, that would be illegal, but they damn near getting close. I think Disney is literally a giant in the media world. So anytime where you get your sports broadcast on ESPN, ABC, that's huge for you. So this is the NHL's chance to, this is a big marketing period for them. Huge marketing wise. They can't drop the ball. You got to figure out how to market your game and get it out there to the masses and the spending dollar. And I'm curious to see how the NHL will market hockey towards the black viewers. Let's keep it funky, y'all. You got the NFL and the NBA leading in viewership, merchandise sales, and at the end of the day, money revenue being made that's able to spread and salary increase and all that stuff. And they market, they know how to market that sport to the black community because and I'm not trying to bring up racial needs. I'm just saying just demographic wise, when it comes to growing up as a kid in most black communities, it's going to be football, it's going to be basketball. and in some communities there'll be some baseball. More times than not, there's not any hockey. You know what I'm saying? There's no cricket, no football or soccer. You know what I'm saying? They're not in a lot of black communities. So NHL, that to me, I think that's going to be the biggest obstacle, is trying to figure out how to market it towards black folks. I watch hockey, from time to time. I don't have a problem watching it. So, I've gone on the record on Facebook before to say that, there's times I'd rather watch a Stanley Cup playoffs series than a NBA playoff series. I mean, that's just God's honest truth. I just think the hockey players, just the way that they play the game is pure love. And I'm not saying that, NBA players don't play with love, but I mean, they say wrestling scripted. NBA and NFL ain't too far off sometimes too. God damn it. But to get back to the hockey point and how they should market. So I got a clip. This is exactly how I think the NHL should market. Make it friendly to the everyday people. And I found a video clip that I personally think would be great for them to market. All right, so these cats are just having a cool old conversation. And this is in warm-ups. So right here in the teal jersey, that's the San Jose Sharks. That is my man Curtis Gabriel, and then in the white sweater is for the St. Louis Blues. That's Kyle Clifford. So as you can see, these cats is just having a cool little conversation, chopping it up. By the looks of it, it looks a little bit intense. Yeah, let's talk about. Yeah, see, your mama shouldn't have made that damn potato salad, and she fucked it up putting raisins in it. Look at here, bro. You're not gonna talk about my mama's potato salad. The raisins give it a different texture and flavor. You gotta try it. Diversify your taste buds. Nah, man. See, fuck that shit. You don't put raisins in potato salad. I've been trying to tell you that for forever. Nah, see, the way that your mama made it, that shit was smacking. That shit was fire. Yo, anyway, why you always talking about my mama? Well, your mama is kind of fine, though. Oh, see, that disrespectful. We supposed to be homeboys. You can't be talking about how fine my mama is. Now I got to kill you. I got to hurt you. Oh, you think it's funny? It's funny game. It ain't funny games talking about my mama. I don't know what they saying, but this shit look interesting, yo. So they chopped it up for a good minute, and
they've got 12 goals from their blue line, and now we've got a scrap. And it's Gabriel going with They had a chat, a lengthy one in the warm-up.
Get him. So those was the same two cats that was chopping it up. Oh, he got him. Oh, he got him now. Oh.
Clifford a little off balance, but regains his footing, and now Gabriel came in and clipped Clifford with a right. He comes back lefty. And quite the tussle here between these two.
Get him. Hit that motherfucker. Oh, yeah. That's what we're talking about right there. If the NHL could find a way how to market shit like that, I bet you that viewership go up. NHL has something that no other sport can offer. NFL cannot offer you that. They can maybe, to a certain degree, they let players get away with the jaw jacking and the chirping, but then they start throwing personal foul flags. NFL can't market that. NBA, they can't market that. First of all, in the NBA, when these cats get to chirping and then they get up in each other's face, they're what up, man, dog. I don't like that. You know, that's a hard foul. You know, them boys ain't doing nothing. They pretty boys. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to have their face jacked up on camera. You know, there's a little thotty waiting for him when the game is over. She ain't gonna be wanting to fuck with his ass with his eyes swelled up, and he ain't looking like a pretty boy no more. Come on, man. Basketball players ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? Most of them, majority of those basketball players ain't with that action like that. Maybe Anthony Mason. Anthony Mason for sure was about that. He was about that action. Who else did I think? Latrell Sprewell. He was about that action. You know what I'm saying? You know, back in the day, there was a couple of the NBA players that was about that. Ron Artest, you know, Meta World Peace. You know, he made it change the name to World Peace, but that boy was about that action before he was about that peace. You feel me? And so, you know, back in the days, there's a couple of NBA players that was about that action, but you know, Major League Baseball, they may have a little dust up and have a little, you know, bench clearing, little tiff. But for the most part, you know, that's part of hockey. Every game, every day. Like, you know, Cass was having a little discussion pre-warm-ups. Yeah, you know, they might have had it coming to a disagreement. So it looked like it's one of them unwritten rules type of situation where, all right, I'll see you on the ice then. You know, let's drop them gloves, drop that stick. Let's get it popping. You know, if the NHL could find a way to market stuff like that, you know, that brings drama to the game of hockey. You know what I'm saying? That brings excitement to the game of hockey. If they can take moments like that and put it in a box, put a bow on it, and put it on screen for the viewers to just soak all that shit in, man, cats be ready to go to and I've been to hockey games live, and they're a different experience. You know, they're fun as hell. They you know, the organizations do well. You know, I've been to the Charlotte Checkers, which is, you know, what a minor league affiliate to NHL team, and you know, they make sure they get the crowd involved. You know, they do little events, you know, hit the puck through a little cardboard box, win some prize. You know, very crowd oriented as in getting them involved, and then just the game, man, up close, like, you know, it's jam packed, man. It's crazy action. You know, cats getting checked on the boards, you know, and they all up on the glass, and, you know, got to put an elbow on a forearm on the back of my homie head, you know, smush his face in the glass. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, excuse me, but, you know, hockey has a chance to start gaining some more viewership. It really does. And you know, hey, take the $3 billion over 7 years with partnering with Mickey Mouse, and, you know, market the hell out your game, and you know, but like I said, you got the black spending dollar is over $1 trillion. You know, what business is not marketing towards the black community? If you're not, you crazy. You're not in the business of making money. And this is not on no racial shit. That's just the numbers. You know, the black community spends trillions of dollars a year. If you are in the business of making money, market towards that. And, you know, you might have to spend a little bit to get a little bit, but invest in your product, NHL. You know what I'm saying? If you can get some more players that look like me and market your sport to show how exciting it is, from literally a conversation between two opponents in warm-ups to when the puck first drops and they drop their sticks and their gloves and they get the scrapping, and you market that. That'll get me every time. I'm amped up now. I might, I mean, I ain't gonna go that far as saying I'm gonna lace up some skates and go hockey. I'm still a nigga. I'm still a black guy. I like watching it. I ain't all the way there yet. Being around all that cold shit and ice, and blade, I'm scared I'm gonna fall and the motherfucker might cut me with his stick on accident, I don't know. I might give it a go, play a little pickup game with, at an ice rink, but nah. But hey, NHL, market towards black folks and get some of that spending money. I mean, you would be insane not to. Anyway, so David Culley, the Texans' new head coach, had some interesting comments to say addressing the media today. And, of course, elephant in the room. Imagine what they talked about. Of course, it involved Deshaun Watson. So let's hear what Culley man had to say. Take it away, David.
Very committed to Deshaun as our quarterback. He is our quarterback. He's the only guy we got under contract at this time right now. Nick and our personnel department are in the process of looking at other guys out there right now, and we're going through that process daily, and we'll continue to do that. I'm not really sure about whatever's circling around outside the team. All I know is what's inside the team, and it's very positive. It's been positive since I've been here, and everybody that walks through this building feels that same positivity. And any free agents that we bring in or we have brought in have been the same way about that, and we feel real good about that. Not a matter of me trying to change anybody's mind. As I said before, right now we're committed to him. He's a Houston Texan, and we're going to move forward with that.
But if he doesn't want to be a Houston Texan, how does this situation get resolved?
I don't know about him not wanting to be a Houston Texan, but what I hear from the outside, I just know that he's a Houston Texan. He's ours. We're committed to him, and we're going to go with that. As of right now, there is no contingency plan from the standpoint of he is a Houston Texan, and basically that's how we're moving forward with it.
Are you trading Deshaun Watson?
Excuse me?
Are you guys trading Deshaun Watson?
Deshaun Watson is a Houston Texan, and we're committed to him.
How do you guys create an identity around the team and a vision for the team without knowing for sure who the quarterback, if you don't know for sure who the quarterback is going to be in 2020?
Well, that's something that we would deal with it if we ever got in that situation. We're not in that situation right now, and if that situation ever came up, we'd deal with that situation when we got to that point.
Culley, you've said repeatedly the team is committed to Deshaun Watson. Is he committed to you and the team?
Yes, he is.
How do you know that?
Well, he's a Houston Texan, and again, I know that. I feel like that with the commitment that we've made to him, and I feel like that same commitment will be there with us also moving forward.
Is he serious, y'all? So that was David Culley, head coach for the Houston Texans. Was he serious? He said, I know he's committed. What? Oh, I'm pretty sure he wants to keep dodging questions and keep saying things like, I know this because he signed. I mean, that don't mean shit. I'm not sure what David Culley really thinks is going on in that organization right now. Like, everybody's trying to get out of Houston, which shocked me. Why Mark Ingram, former running back for the Saints and the Ravens, decided to sign there for a 1-year deal today, $3 million deal. I got a feeling, he's been a free agent since January. So the Ravens released him right before playoffs. I think that probably might probably been his best offer for Mark Ingram. So he signed there. So, I mean, I guess he's using it as an opportunity, but everybody's trying to get out of Houston. I don't see the point of Houston trying to play this game of chicken with Deshaun Watson. Just a few weeks back, Deshaun Watson met with David Culley and still said I want out. So I'm not sure what exactly Culley really thinks is what the situation is. I don't know if he's oblivious. I don't know if he's just playing coy and just sitting there as just a prop for the front office to sit here and take the heat. I mean, but that's what you signed up for as a head coach. I think he's just sitting there just to be a diversion for the media, because there's no way that he really thinks that Deshaun Watson will ever suit up in a Texans uniform. He said it on multiple reports. And my thing is that if it doesn't come out, or if he didn't feel that way, it wouldn't have came out. Stuff like that just doesn't come out for no reason. It's because he said that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's up with Houston, what they're doing. But David Culley, you need a contingency plan. You say y'all don't have one in place, but I doubt that. Y'all have to have some kind of plan in motion, or on what to get for quarterbacks, especially if you're saying that Deshaun Watson is the only one you have under contract right now. So you guys got no backups at all, nothing. Like, come on. You got to have something. So you got some kind of plan at quarterback. And you might want to think about getting Deshaun up out of there, because if he's saying he don't want to wear your jersey ever again, what's the point of holding on to him? He's saying he would rather sit out and miss the game than suit up in your uniform. Go get the best value for him. They keep saying they not taking calls. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And you thinking bringing Mark Ingram in is going to entice him to stay? No. J.J. Watt just left. That's a big piece of your defense gone. No. Obviously, Deshaun doesn't like the structure of your front office. He wants to leave. And then you got players leaving. J.J. Watt leaving is big for Houston. That's big. Now that's another hole that needs to get filled. But but at this time of the year that a lot of teams are going to be fighting for their place right now. And a lot of it is due to the salary cap. As everybody noted, it was finally finalized on Wednesday, $182.5 million cap space for everybody. But I just want to show this to you guys real quick. It's a little chart that I was able to find, updated cap space and all that stuff. Come on, work with me. Work with your boy, so we can talk salary cap with the peoples. So honestly, I want to point this out right here. So this is how they come up with cap space right here. So cap space equals a team salary cap minus active cap spending, and minus the dead money. All right. And so pretty much that dead money is pretty much guaranteed money that a team needs to still pay out to a player. Prime example, that guarantees in Carson Wentz contract is in that dead money pool. And that was $34 million just alone on that Carson Wentz. So, they got 40 mil in dead money. You know what I'm saying? And that's why with that Carson Wentz in the Eagles situation, you weren't gonna get that much value back for him. You saw what they got back from Carson Wentz, and in my opinion, Colts kind of made off a little bit on that trade, but honestly, you had to really, really, really know for a fact that it wasn't going to work out anymore for you to eat $34 million. You know what I'm saying? So, but let's take a look at the bottom of this list, and these are some of the teams that are over the cap. So you see here the Lions, slightly over the cap. They already made cuts, as in, Marcus Trufant got released. Kenny Galladay's not getting brought back. They didn't franchise him. The Chiefs, you guys saw today, released both tackles. Left tackle Eric Fisher, who was the number 1 pick about 8-9 years ago, and Mitchell Schwartz, right tackle. Both were injury prone this year. Well, Eric Fisher didn't get his injury till AFC Championship game. But being 31 and having Achilles, you're not sure if he's going to come back to his regular form at 31, 32. And then Mitchell Schwartz is 33, and he was hurt all season, just couldn't get healthy. But this is the time of year that Cats is going to get booted off because it's that time of year, man. Money get tight with these teams. A lot of your players are gonna unless you are on a team-friendly deal, and if you're willing to restructure, you pretty much stay. But you're seeing a lot of veterans getting cut. But Chiefs, 4 over, about almost 4.5 over. Buccaneers almost 5.5 over. But you saw they just tagged Chris Godwin. One of their biggest free agents. They just signed Levante David, but one of their biggest pieces they gotta get with is Shaq Barrett. You see the Packers right here, almost 10 million over the cap. So I'm showing this because you got Chiefs, Buccaneers, Packers, Bears, Saints, and Rams, all playoff teams, not looking too good in the cap, and that hinders a chance at keeping your core people, especially when you're going to the Super Bowl like the Chiefs and the Buccaneers. Lucky for them, their number over the cap isn't too bad. But I want to point out one thing right here. So that's the New England Patriots. They got almost $68.5 million to play with. I repeat, $68.5 million to play with in free agency. Hey, Bill Belichick about to get that franchise right. He's about to do something with this team and not necessarily blow dollars, because that's not what they do. But he's gonna. A lot of veterans are getting cut, and you know what? Who loves a good veteran? Bill Belichick does. Get them for cheap. They still want to play for something to prove, and you have so much money to play with. He could build his depth on his roster, both on the offense and defensive side. They still got to find a quarterback. But man, they got the same with the Colts. They got almost 47 million to play with, and that's with getting Carson Wentz. but they got money to go do something, man. It's a couple of teams on here. They got a chance to do something, and unfortunately, some of your teams that regularly blend in the playoffs, they got some work to do to get under that cap. Like I said, the Chiefs releasing both their starting tackles today. Packers didn't bring back Aaron Jones. You know what I'm saying? So there's moves that are getting made this time of year, and just when you thought that the NFL was going to take a backseat, no. It's a lot of movement going on, man. And this cap space is stretching teams thin. So it pays to have a great general manager, make some magic happen. But look out for the Patriots. Look out for the Patriots. I give Bill Belichick a chance to build a team and construct it the way he sees fit. And Bill Belichick is good for taking somebody else's trash and turned it into his gold. He's done it numerous of times, and he's always managed to not really spend money on free agents or players. Pretty much only one. Stephon Gilmore is the only one to really get a big paycheck from the Patriots. And I am about to be one of those cats that will not be shocked when I start seeing names saying signed with the Patriots. I won't be. You got a lot of talent getting released because of cap space. Imagine Kenny Golladay and Aaron Jones going to New England. You know what I'm saying? Belichick is not going to overpay for y'all. Let's get that straight, especially at the running back position. Obviously, the Patriots need to upgrade some offensive weapons. Kenny Golladay is serviceable. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be other. You can even bring in Emmanuel Sanders, who just got cap casualty today by the Saints. He's a veteran, still maybe 1 or 2 years left in the tank. Can bring a lot of veteran presence to a lot of young receivers that the Patriots have on the roster. I got to get a quarterback. Patriots. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I would look out for the Patriots on that Deshaun Watson tip. Just saying. I'm not saying that I'm not speculating that. I'm just saying is that they got the cap space to do it. You know what I'm saying? The Jets got this cap space to do it. The Jaguars have cap space to do it, but they're about to go get Trevor Lawrence. It wouldn't even make sense to go even try to go get Deshaun Watson. There's a couple of spots that should be calling Houston on trying to get Deshaun. This cap space thing is interesting, y'all. It really is. I'm not sure what's going on with my Chiefs with that whole releasing tackle situation. I understand it saves $18 million, So that $4 million that I showed y'all, that was included with that cap space that was freed up today by releasing both Mitchell Schwartz and Eric Fisher, both starting tackles. So obviously, I think we have an idea how the Chiefs going to draft, and pretty much that's how some of these teams are going to have to draft to build the team. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that's a point of the draft, but with the cap space being so tight due to COVID this year, I can imagine that had COVID not been here, that cap space would probably been close to more around 200 million. So it's at 182. But you just have to deal with with the cards that you dealt, and each team had to work accordingly. But a lot of those playoff teams that you saw in the playoff this year are tight on that cap space. So you're going to need a great general manager to make some shit happen. I mean, Juju Smith-Schuster might be a victim. He's a free agent. Didn't get tagged. Juju might be done in the Steel City. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's going to be a crazy market. So I'm not expecting a lot of big paydays. You know what I'm saying? So Dak Prescott's extension to me might be the last big ass contract that might get handed out. I don't see a lot of big names out there that's going to garner, top salary at their position. But don't be, shocked that some cats just won't even bother. Some of those teams that are at the bottom of that list, that are playoff teams, they have no choice but to build through the draft. I mean, they're too tight on the cap. So get your needs when you can get them in the draft, and that'll make the draft interesting. So, hey, and that builds all that shit is all good marketability for the NFL. They know how to master it. They've got that down to a science on how to master stuff like that. Also some basketball scores came in. Let's see what we got. Last time I saw the Clippers was over there giving that beat down to the Warriors. I think that game is a wrap. Yep, 130 to 104, straight beat down. No Embiid, no Simmons. Of course, they caught the corona bug over All-Star weekend, but they managed to, the 76ers, Philadelphia, still managed to beat the Chicago Bulls 127-105. Greek Freak in the Knicks. Greek Freak in the Bucks take down the Knicks 134-101. Rockets lose 105-125 to the Sacramento Kings. Phoenix Suns 127 over the Portland Trailblazers 121. Dallas Mavericks lose 108-116 to the Thunder. Minnesota Timberwolves 135. New Orleans Pelicans 105. What else we got here? Miami Heat, who are getting hot. I'm trying to tell you, 111-103 over the Orlando Magic. Watch for the Heat. Getting healthy at the right time. Rook of the year. Yes, I said it. Rookie of the year. LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets got a win over the hapless Detroit Pistons, 105-102. Yes, I said it. Melo Ball, Rookie of the Year. I thought I wasn't going to like him, but his game is bananas. His passing is like his angles that he takes with his passes is crazy. Like homie really looked like a quarterback on the court. Like I don't know why LiAngelo, LaGello, whatever his name, Bill Cosby, LaGello Ball just couldn't cut the mustard. I'm willing to say the jury is kind of out on Lonzo. Lonzo will be a what they called him? A journeyman, yeah. That's the word. Journeyman. In my opinion, the jury's out on Lonzo Ball. He will be a journeyman. Already on his second team. And I'm pretty sure he'll start going probably the Fitzpatrick route, start collecting jerseys. I said what I said. Sorry, not sorry. But LaMelo Ball, oh, that nigga can ball. That nigga can ball. He can ball for sure. And then and we had a buzzer beater tonight too. Let's see what's really good with this buzzer beater. Come on, buzzer beater. Work with your boy. There we go. Here we go.
Atlanta ball. Kevin Herter, the trigger man. Bounce into Trey. 5 seconds. Trey driving. Trey
Collapse.
Looking. Gets rid of it. Tony Snell for the win.
Bah!
Oh, he beats the buzzer. And the Hawks have the victory.
99.
21 to 120. It looked like a busted play, but all of a sudden, Tony Snell ends up with the basketball, and he gets mobbed by his teammates.
99.
At the buzzer with a three-pointer. How about that?
Well,
how about it?
Had no one to blame but themselves. The Hawks just kept fighting.
Tony Snell with the game winner. And just his second field
Collapse
goal of
on
the
Trey.
game.
Nice
Trey
kick out.
Found him open over the
Bow.
outstretching Stanley Johnson, and the Hawks come storming back to win the
99.
ball game. What a finish.
Man,
The hottest guy in the NBA
Wow.
outside the arc these days. And he drained it.
Yeah, he did.
man, and take your hats off to the Atlanta Hawks. They just kept fighting, kept coming, and they're gonna get out of here with a win.
Clutch
And
shot.
a big win.
Clutch shot. Tony Snell with the clutch freaking shot. I love it. Now the Atlanta Hawks are a very interesting team to me, and I say this because they just fired Lloyd Pierce about a week ago, and Lloyd was the victim of having too many injuries on the team. Some of those players was Chris Dunn hadn't even played yet. I think it was Danilo Gallinari and missed like 25 games or something like that. He's only played in like 9 games. There's been a couple other injuries too, and very young squad. I like Hunter. I like John Collins. Of course, Trey Young is there, shooting pretty much at the logo every fucking night. I think Atlanta has a chance to. I mean, they're at the 8th seed right now in the East. I'm not saying they have a chance to win the finals. No. I ain't that high, and I ain't had that much Modelo, so don't worry, y'all. I'm just saying that they are one of those teams that you can either make better or just blow it up. And what I mean by that is this roster has been together, with John Collins and Trey Young and Hunter for about 2-3 years now, and they're not progressing. You know what I'm saying? Is it coaching? Is it players? Well, they've already kind of said it was coaching because they just got rid of Lloyd Pierce, but they had to find a way to either make it happen or blow it up. So either by getting better, go add something, add a piece to make yourself more competitive, or be willing to build into your future by offering some of these great pieces that you have on the roster. I mean, obviously you keep Trey Young. I would probably go ahead and say if we're out of it and I could get a right deal and good compensation back for him, I would say pretty much everybody's on the market but Trey. I would. That's just because of the team that I think Atlanta has. You can either add pieces to make it better. Some good veteran pieces, of course, because I mean they're a younger squad. So get some good veteran pieces that ain't gonna cost you much, and find a way to build that team. I'm just seeing this Rockets. PJ Tucker frustrated. He hasn't been traded. Returned to Houston Rockets uncertain. See, another player when they get out of Houston. No surprise there. Everybody's trying to get the fuck out of Houston, man. That's crazy. So it's saying Milwaukee Bucks, Lakers, Heat, Brooklyn Nets are among teams who have discussed possible deals with the Rockets in recent weeks for PJ Tucker. Another role player that can probably go get a chance to go get a ring and add depth to your roster. We'll see what happens with that. Let's go with one more clip. This is my game of the night. I wanted to go over Nami. Of course, when you have superstars on your team, you are a team that is much see. And then you play an opponent that is in your division that's a tough out as well. So here we go. Brooklyn Nets, Boston Celtics.
8-game winning streak, February 10th to the 25th, and now it's 10 of 11.
The Nets loaded to him quickly, and a great cut there by Tyson for the finish. Oh, the struggle. So let's keep an eye on how he performs tonight.
Harden with a turnover, looking outside. Thompson gets deep, and Thompson.
My triple, but Jordan just was assuming he was going to shoot it.
Harden between the legs to the hole.
Direction, the strength, and the ball handling he put on display on that last possession, James Harden, is just a thing of beauty.
Played in a game since February 12th, so they're going to be patient with
Kyrie.
What do you think he's going to be able to provide? The Nets is
and offensive execution is so critical, and that has been laxing at times here for the Celtics. It's starting to get very active tonight for this Celtics team, and going to have to be against this lineup.
Open.
Marcus Smart on the floor for the first
with them now, but you're going to have consistency from that unit if you want to talk championship.
Marcus Smart from beyond the arc,
right?
Good point.
You see Smart there just settling it. And part of that is 6 days off. A good job from the Nets standpoint in transition there, not communicating and leaving shooters open on the perimeter.
With Shamet on him on the other end. 40
nice
seconds
pick.
left in this first quarter. Kyrie, the handles, working on Grant Williams.
Offensive foul there as Shamet was
Jeff
trying
Green.
to clear some space.
Here's Green on a setup from Harden. Joe Harris
Harden
said
is
of James
passing
Harden,
his
he's
ass
the
off
best
this
passer
year.
I've ever played with.
Oh, look at
Shannon,
that.
how about this passing? Oh, great ball movement from the Nets there.
Oh, wow.
Tatum
His face
But,
up.
Joe
Harden,
Harris,
get some of
he's
that.
telling the truth. But James Harden is truly a special passer of the
Oh,
basketball.
he said, I give it back.
Brooklyn with 7 turnovers. Boston's turned into 8 points. Ooh.
Game because he has come out smoking here in this
Special
first half.
delivery.
Kyrie Irving working on team.
Like that.
Elevates and
At the end of the season and see a team in the top 10. But you've never really had the kind of firepower
that made his first 4. Another chance here for Brooklyn. And Kyrie goes to work, gets a switch. Now Dixon steps inside. Tyson are 5 for 16 from behind the arc, 31%. Irving for 3. Cash, money. All. Tice is down on the other end.
Wherever they DJ
Kyrie
is
Irving
at the
sets
Nets
up Brown.
Stadium, I need to
Block
go
by
there,
Marcus
fuck with
Smart.
them.
Johnson for 3. Yes. Harden with 6 turnovers and 11 points. He does have 2 assists in the game. Tatum goes to work on Shamet. Little turnaround is
on that mid post. Defense doesn't come to help, and he's able to feast.
Kyrie Irving.
And his ability to finish from different angles.
Kyrie's got 12 in the corner. Tice will let it fly. Chance at the last shot for the Nets. Joe Harris. He'll take it. Joe Harris off the window in the NBA in offensive rebound percentage. Tice just gave him a look. Now Tatum. Walker losing the handle. Thompson secures it. Looking for help. Brown lets a man go by. Now a 3 is good. Last year, Boston was the 4th-rated defensive team in the NBA. Right now, they are 16th in the league. Irving, 4-3. Oh, a lot of deliberation there, Greg. Tatum comes up short.
I'm trying to hedge my bet.
He is so quick.
Kyrie tacked and scores. What a basket. I mean, the body control is off the charts. Brown for 3. Swish.
Away and then put the English on that. For the finish.
All right. I ain't gonna bore y'all too much more with this clip, but final score of that game 121-109. Kyrie went off. But I really want to go over this highlight to really talk about more about the Celtics. And that's, as a Lakers fan, I love shitting on the Celtics. Look, keep Jaylen Brown, keep Jason Tatum. Everybody else should be up for grabs, including Kemba Walker. Yeah, I said it. Kemba Walker just is not gelling with this team. This is just not the Kemba Walker that I was expecting that was leaving Charlotte to go play in Boston. I don't know where Kimber disappeared at. I have no idea where Kimber just fucked around and just disappeared at. Shooting almost one of his career lows at 38.8 field goal percentage. You know what I'm saying? Kimber's just not playing ball well. I don't know if it's mental or I don't know. Just this Kemba Walker just doesn't look like Kemba Walker. He don't look like Big East tournament, step back, make a big motherfucker with dreads, fucking stumble on his ass, Kemba Walker. He don't look like a killer like that no more. I mean, Boston just, they look like they're setting all you Celtic fans up for another disappointment of being either one and done in the playoffs or not even making it. I mean, in the East, you'll make it, but I don't know. I just don't see anything too hot for you Celtics fans this year. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your now Friday. We almost at the weekend, y'all. So, y'all know how we go. I appreciate y'all tuning in, chopping it up with your boy. Oh, man. Hey, B, what's good with you, man? I always appreciate the love you show me, my guy. Shout out my big brother, Bryant Wilkerson. I'm tired as hell too, but, we at the end of the show. And, of course, I'm going to leave you guys with some more of that, my boy Silent Hill. It's that pick and roll. All right, y'all. Y'all be good to each other out there in the world. Love somebody. Hug somebody. Holla at your boy tomorrow. Same time. Same place. Noon. I'm sorry, not noon. Sorry. It's the week, y'all. Midnight. Holla at your boy. I.O.W. Sports. Late Night Al Edition. Again. Go cop the merch. Go cop the merch. All right. Modelo Mar. Out.
Solid Hill TDS. Hitchhikers. Let's go. Yo. Pick and roll with the bowl, whoa, watch the smoke unload. Let my soul sink into the flow, feel the flames below, ready to go. Light another pack, watch the blunt roll, let it go. Release to the beast, about to take control, overload. Burn another shrub to keep my mind sedated, elevated, felt elated from withdrawal but never faded. Alcohol pumping out my system in need of patience. Point blatant, do it in reverse until the points taken. Put it in work to muscle jerk, and my joints aching. Numbers don't lie, but I think these niggas point shaving. I am on another high. You can only taste the fragrance, floating on the stroke. Bodies below, twisted, agitated. Give me another gram, watch me break down and light this bitch. Explosive tendencies, watch me spark and ignite this shit. Put the game in a chokehold with a tight grip. Niggas inciting shit, most people they bite your lips. Cold hearted bastard, give a hot bitch an icy kiss. Take a buzz to another level and heighten it. My karma is Dalai Lama, the smoke for enlightenment. Nigga drag me to hell with all the hounds and Leviathan things. Reach for a back of God, cause I'm about to smoke a quick. Pussy popping and percolate, I just want the smoke circulate. Losers will spectate and the haters will speculate, but I'm too busy taking all this vapor straight to the face. Damn. Shit. Man, shit, nigga, you got a light. Fuck that, I'm shit. Pick and roll with the bowl, whoa, watch the smoking low. Let my soul sink into the flow, feel the flames below, ready to go. Light another pack, watch the blood go roll, let it go. Release to the beat, about to take control. Pick and roll with the bowl, whoa, watch the smoking low. Let my soul sink into the flow, feel the flames below, ready to go. Light another pack, watch the blood go roll, let it go. Release to the beat, about to take control.